Good day, good day, it's day, good day, it's gray, it's gray. Good day, y'all, good day. So I wanted to touch on something that came to I'm gonna touch on a few things, okay? This is about some things that I've learned, some lessons that I've learned over the time. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna touch on what beautiful Ivy says. If you don't know where who Ivy is, her name is Axe Ivy on YouTube. She's wonderful. She's a psychic medium, and she's the GOAT. And Ivy, if you don't know what the GOAT means, that means the greatest of all time. But yeah, she's amazing. I've been subscribed to her for about maybe 3 years, I think. I don't know. I've been on her channel for a while, just looking at her classes that she's had, about certain things and learning from her. And she's my guru, she's my teacher, and she's wonderful. And I've read like some things that she's, I'm in her class, and stuff like that. Like I take some certain classes from her, and I realized certain things that she said that I'm also maybe experiencing now, or that I've learned from. And from what she said that I want to relate, that I pulled through and I could relate it to my life. Recently I want to say this. When you go throughout life and you meet certain people, you meet certain people and you realize, like, why did that person didn't stay in my life? We was, cool, we was this and this, and then all of a sudden we just fell out. The friendship, the relationship just diminished. Like y'all just separated. You get what I'm saying? Y'all didn't end on bad terms or anything like that. Sometimes, and then also too, you meet people who were just negative in your life and just cause chaos and and you sitting there thinking that they your twin flame and blah 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 or whatever like that. I'm like, I don't believe in twin flames. I'm sorry, you could unsubscribe, but I don't believe in that crap. It's a gimmick, and it's just to keep you trapped in a low vibration and constantly being in a cycle of toxic relationships and everything. Okay, because if you think about it, people who have these channels of twin flame this, twin flame that, all y'all in that comment ain't no dang twin dang flame. So you telling me 1,000 dang people in the comment y'all had twin flames? Come on. And y'all saying that this person beat me, and he just got an alcoholic problem, and he did it. I'm like, come on now, make it make sense. Okay? But anyway, sometimes people come into your life, or you get into people's life, or you let them come into your life, and then Spirit will let you let that person come into your life, because Spirit will warn you, give all these signs, give all these flags. Now it's becoming a lesson that you got to learn. Now something inside of you was drawn to this person and remain in this person's energy, allowing this person to be in your energy, because something in you needs to heal and transform. Okay, the reason why you are constantly attracting these people to you, or wanting to be involved in these people. I've been there. You know what I mean? And as a healer, what happens if you are a healer? It's like your energetic body is especially if you do Reiki. It's sucking out and going towards somebody who may need healing. And then you may think this person is attractive. You don't know why you attract to them. It's because they need healing. You get what I'm saying? And you start getting a friendship with them, you start getting a relationship with them and things like that. But your energetic body is literally trying to heal them. But sometimes it's not your job to heal them. Maybe it's your job. Maybe it was just your job to give them encouraging words right at that time. Maybe maybe it was just your job to say hello. Maybe they don't get hello. Maybe it was your job at that time to, help them out with something. I don't know. But it wasn't your job to be in a relationship with them or a friendship with them. It was just your energetic body pulling you towards them to whatever the mission was, okay? And then you abort mission because, I'm just kidding. But anyway, what am I trying to get to? So I realized in my relationships that, especially my recent one, well, a lot of them, but especially the recent one. I literally realized that it was a relationship of competition, and I wasn't in competition with this person. Sometimes people will you got to watch out for this, because sometimes people will remain in your life because they don't want to see you succeed. Okay. And the thing is with that, you have to be aware of that. I realized what this person was, every time I was stagnant or I didn't move, or I didn't have the drive or motivation to do something, this person didn't have the motivation and drive to do something. So they sat back, right? Then when I was going and doing stuff, then this person started going and doing stuff. Moving. I'm like, okay, maybe we just supposed to be like this. Maybe this is my soulmate. Maybe this is da 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 da. Then, since we're not together, what happened was it was started doing it again. So I started interacting with this person. And Ivy she told me, like, stop interacting with this person, because this person don't have any, like, they don't care. They don't have no good intentions. They still don't. They never did, and none of that. So I was like, oh, well, I don't understand. They being so nice. They being so helpful. And mind you, this is the person of my child. You know what I mean? The father of my child. So I'm just thinking, they always helping me out. They always be nice. And then sometimes it's a cover up. It's a cover up. And it comes with the strings attached. Okay. And I'm not trying to sit here and try to make you seem like you always gotta be on guard. You always gotta, be on flight. But everything in this world, you have to be a type of person that can't take everything with a grain of salt or the benefit of the doubt. You gotta be, every time somebody, even another teacher had told me, every time you meet somebody, you don't place judgment on them the first time you meet them. What you do is you allow them to speak. You watch their actions. If they want to be in your energy or close proximity to you, you sit back and you ask your higher self, who sent them? What are their intentions? What are they here for? Why do they want to be around me so much? And let it play out. You will see it. If you're a type of person that's like, God, if this person is the right person that's supposed to be in my life for me, let them stay. If they not, show me, and blah, blah. So be careful saying that prayer or saying that attention, because you will be shown. Okay? Because your spirits are listening. So you will be shown. So I'll say, just go ahead and say it, because we don't want negative people in our life. So anyway, back to the story. So you're not together no more or whatever like that. This person want to still be around, still want to be with me, and I don't want to be with this person, because I know what it is. I know what it truly is. And this person can swear up or down that it ain't like that, right? And I'm just like, whatever. So I don't have time to argue. I don't have time to sit here and try to say this, say that. But at the same time, you gotta watch out for these people, because they'll do nice ass things for you, but in the same action, ridicule you, gaslight you, and bring you down. That's like narcissistic tendencies, narcissistic ways. And this person was doing that. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I just, since this person is the parent of my child, I just be cordial or whatever like that. So I'm like, but I know the reason why there's niceness there's niceness in the actions of this person, because there are strings attached to it. And I'm not a fool. I've realized that. Okay. So mind you, so the nitty gritty to what I'm trying to say, the whole moral of this thing is, you got to be careful around people. You got to just be on guard. And I'm not talking about be on guard where you're just on fight or flight all the time, paranoid. No. You be calm, because when you are calm and when you are relaxed, you will start to get the messages. You will start to see the signs. You will start to basically feel, hear, see, taste, whatever it is, dream, when you are relaxed and allow your higher self and your guides and your angels to tell you if this person got something going on or they really are genuine. You got to be relaxed, because when you're on guard and you're like, oh my God, you may make the wrong judgment. You get what I'm saying? So you hear me? So I'm around this person. I'm like, okay, we could be cool. We can maybe, just chill, relax, blah, blah. You can come over, but I'm just like, every time I leave this person, every time I get away from this person, I'm emotional. I'm all over the place. I'm distraught. My energy's off, just off. And it was balanced at first when I wasn't around this person for a long period of time. Or I'll set my boundary, right? And when I'm around this person, I'm like, well, he's smiling, he's doing this, he's doing that, and we cool, da da da. But underlining is throwing the evil eye, being upset because I don't want to be with the person, being upset because you got stuff going on in your life, and now all of a sudden this person's making a move. But when I'm distraught or when I got stuff going on and blah blah blah, then that's when this person can sit back and relax. It's like, okay, she ain't making no moves right now. She going through something. So I noticed this. I noticed it. And when the person haven't heard from me and I'm going to work or I'm doing this, I'm doing that, they trying to tell me I got this going on, I'm like, this whole time, this wasn't a genuine type of thing. This was you being in competition. The whole time. Men will be in competition with you, ladies. It's crazy. Men will be in competition with you. Women will be in competition with you. Women can be in competition with men. Humans can be in competition with humans. It don't matter what gender you are. And it's crazy. And you got to watch out for these people, because they'll smile in your face and I don't even say backstab you, but be sending you negative vibes and negative energy at the same time. And it's crazy. Then I'm like, that's the reason why I was every time 2 or 3 days later, I'm all over the place. And because you was sending me negative energy the whole entire time. Why you were smiling and sitting in my face. Now I know. You know what I'm saying? So that was just my experience. And it's trippy. It's real trippy. And it's hurtful. It's crazy. It's all these different things. Because you would think like, well, damn, how somebody can be so nice. But just like narcissists or people who are just evil, they'll use niceness, even though they don't have no nice bone in their body, to get what they want from you, to stay around your energy, to make sure you ain't succeeding, to make sure you're not above them. That's why they want to be around you. That's why. And when you got stuff going on and they know you got stuff going on, watch them. They'll either be excited, ecstatic, and all that. They may sit back and relax and act like they're on vacation and chilling and stuff, because now you done slowed down. And then when you pick the momentum back up, they over here telling you all the things what they got going on. Pay attention. Because your enemy can be right in front of your face. Now, I'm not saying this person's the enemy. But if the shoe fits, if the shoe fits. So people will come, you will encounter people in your life, and they'll teach you something. I know it's so cliche, but literally, like Ivy said, Earth is a school. And I've heard it somewhere else too. Earth is a school, literally. And I noticed that. I'm like, oh, that is true. It is a school. And you down here to be the master of your own reality. You down here to learn what you haven't learned in your past lives and what you haven't got the gist of. Okay? You're trying to become the master of like I said, your own reality in your own life, and mastering certain things that you may have trouble with. Okay, then that could be just choosing the wrong people in a relationship, because you confuse niceness, kindness, overly. You could even call it love bombing. Yes, we all need to be nice. We all need to be kind to one another. We all need to be in a state of high vibration. But know the difference when it is niceness, genuine niceness, and when it's something with strings attached to it. Because baby, if a person is just meeting you, and I've learned that from Ashley Dalton. If a person is just meeting you, and they being super, they doing all these different things, and doing all these and sweet gestures and things that, like, you only knew me for 2 days. You don't even know me. I could be an axe murderer. Like, you don't even know me. Like, come on now. You don't even know me. And you going 10 miles, stretching that far to go out your way to do. And now that I know when it's strings attached, it could be real sticky and real icky and real, like, gross sometimes, because it's not genuine. When you relax and you realize it, and then you realize it ain't genuine, it's like uncomfortable. But when you're in an illusion and you're like, oh my gosh, or whoa, you become fooled. Because that person who's not genuine, they just using niceness and kindness just to get in your energy and to get something. And that's what people be calling this whole destiny swapping thing. Baby, destiny swapping, I don't believe in that crap either. Like, come on now. You allow if somebody destiny swap with you, whatever people are saying this trend is, you allowing them to do something to you, because you allowing them in your energy. You don't have no boundaries. You don't know the red flags. You don't know how to discern. You don't know how to differentiate from love bombing and actual genuineness. It's you. It ain't just that person. That person does that to everybody, because they're trying to get something from everybody. They don't know how to use their own energy, their own abilities, their own talents, because they don't know themselves. But you do. But you act like you don't. So here they come, because you allowed them to come in. You allowed them to take over. You allowed them to tear you down. You allowed them you allowed them to tear you down with your words. You allowed them to throw you off. You allow them. It's you. And I'm just saying vague. I'm just saying in general. Sorry, I'm not trying to say just you. And if you're not like that, then don't mind me. Okay. Then it's Sam. It's Sam. Sam is doing it to herself. Okay. People say destiny swap, right? Nobody can. So I had to pause for a second, because I'm like, man, these trends. It's Aquarius in my. I have an Aquarius rising, and I do not like trends. If you are Aquarius comment below. Baby, we don't roll with trends. We hate trends. I cannot stand trends. I was never a trend child. I was never a trend person. Even if I did copy a little bit, I'll just be feeling weird because it ain't me. It's not me. It's weird. I like listening to different music. I don't like listening to music I like listening to music that nobody has heard of. Cause I'm just that person. I'm the alien. You know what I mean? I want to be different. But anyway, so the whole destiny swap thing. Again, Sam allowed Eric in her space, or allowed Stephanie in her space, with whoever, and zapped her energy, tore her down with words, trying to stop her from doing certain things and telling her things like, oh girl, you don't need to be doing that, but maybe not say it in certain ways, but in subliminal ways. So please, it's about self-awareness. Remain calm, remain at peace. If you are not calm, if you are not at peace, learn to be calm, learn to be at peace. Everything is a practice. When you're so far over here in the negative, you need to pull yourself out of that energy. Just imagine yourself as a magnet, and the negative is right here. You're the magnet, and the negative is right here, right? What happens is you'll turn yourself around, and then you're reflect. You know how magnets, when a magnet is not matching, they kind of like bounce off each other. Imagine yourself as a magnet that's bouncing off the negativity, and then now you're bouncing over to the other side, to the positive light. I learned how to do this. So what you will do is you don't have to imagine yourself as a magnet. What you can do is, if you're in a state of anxiety, you got stuff going on, blah blah blah. What you could do breathing exercise. You could remind yourself. You could do breathing exercise. Keep inhaling all the way to the top, and breathe out. Just imagine all the picture of the negativity, the darkness, leave your breath or leave your body and go into a dark hole, and it closes up. You could keep doing this over and over and over until you feel your vibration shift. You can also imagine yourself. Sorry, I keep repeating myself. I just repeat myself. You know, imagine yourself as a light. You may be feeling down in a dump and stuff like that. You could close your eyes, or you could do it with your eyes open. You can imagine yourself charging up as light. You just charging up. You just imagine this light coming out from your aura, just boom, 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 until it spreads, until it gets bigger, until you feel a shift. It's all about shifting. And the more you do it, it will become easy. It becomes second nature to you. And everything is about practice and technique. And I'm trying to say this because when you learn how to do this, you can shift in everything in your life. Discernment, intuition, whatever. Okay? I know I was all over this place. I was touching on a lot of different things, but I just wanted to give you my experience, and just different things like that. But in this human existence, you have to take accountability of the choices you made, the things you're doing, and awareness. And sometimes you don't do it. Sometimes it might not be you. Sometimes it could just be another person. You may be sitting down chilling, you're not doing. Here this person comes trying to mess up your vibe. But it's up to you to, what are you going to do? Are you going to shift the energy by walking away, by maintaining your energy, because your energy is golden, because you're in a state of peace, zeal, love? That's golden right there. just imagine, also too, you can imagine this person, this negative person comes with strings attached, doing all these nice things or whatever, however it is, whoever this person is. Here they come, and they wanna disrupt your peace. You think of your energy as gold, and they think of your energy as money. You can also use this to attract money. Think of your energy as money, priceless. It's expensive. My energy is expensive. And here this negative person come, or here this person who want to try to do this, do that, or whatever. You imagine this person as this pile of whatever. And I'm not saying say or get away from me, blah 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 blah, but to keep your energy intact and peace intact and love intact, just be like, wow, here come this negative blob trying to get some of my pie. Knowing that they can't get none, and then you keep your energy intact. But you don't have to say it. You keep smiling, you keep doing this, but visually, they're not gonna get no energy. They're not gonna get none of your pie, none of your goldness, none of that. You can imagine your energy closing in, and it will cause you to like just really look at them, and then you be like, and you'll remain calm, and they just. Have you ever noticed, if you're a healer, have you ever noticed, especially if you're an empath, I experienced this so many times, especially when you put up boundaries, and you don't even have to be an empath or a healer. When you put up boundaries for the first time, or when you keep putting up boundaries, you notice that the people that was just zapping your energy, they start not communicating with you no more. They start to just fall off, or they start to just be pissed off, and they're like, man, and they just go away. Because they know they can't get none of your energy. Energy can be negative. They could get the negative energy, or they could get the positive energy. They just want some type of energy so they can feel good about themselves. Because let me tell you, you get mad, you get frustrated, you get out of alignment, or you get in some type of love, some type of peace, some type of whatever it is. And they drink all that up, and they don't do nothing with it. But they drink it all up because it gave them validation of what they're doing, whether it's good or negative. What they're doing is working. And that's how they continue to keep being in this negative spiral, by using this negative energy to continue to mess with everybody else. And because they know it works, because you showed them it worked. Sam showed Eric that it worked. I got all this lint on my jacket. So that's what I wanted to say. Sam showed Eric that it worked, whether it be negative reaction or positive reaction. It gave Eric some type of validation, like, I'm the GOAT, I'm powerful, because this person, it can even, like, if a person, let me tell you something, sometimes it can get so crazy where people will literally think that if I get this person mad or jealous or whatever like that, if I get this person mad or talk about another girl, ladies, you know what I'm talking about. If I get her jealous, if Eric, I'm Eric. If I get her jealous, I'm gonna act like I'm gonna look at another girl and then get her mad. Get her mad, because that lets me know, that gives me validation that she loves me. I've been with a person like that. And when I paid attention to it, I'm like, no, thank you. Bye. I don't want to be with you no more. Because you're just insecure. You lack confidence. And you doing that made me think that that's the way you build your confidence. If somebody reacts to you in that way, it shows you that is love. And that's not love. Somebody being angry at you, cussing you out, saying, oh, you cheating on me, oh, you da-da-da-da, oh, blah, blah. That's it's not love. So it's really not beneficial to you at all. But there are some people who think like that. All right, I'm done with my sermon for today. But y'all have a good day.